Hi, and welcome to this lecture where I'm going to show you how you can quickly set up your audio interface. So an audio interface is a device that converts an analog signal to a digital signal. So this allows you to plug a microphone or even a guitar or external synth into the preamp of your audio interface. And then this will convert this analog signal into a digital signal so you can record a microphone or these instruments inside your computer. So you will need an audio interface to do this. And if you have an audio interface, make sure you install any necessary drivers that your audio interface may need. You can find this on the official website for the brand of your interface. Many audio interfaces don't actually need a driver installed, but it's essential that you check just in case yours does. So once you've done this and you've plugged your audio interface into your computer, you're ready to go. Okay, let's now set up our audio interface, and we can do this inside FL Studio by going up to Options and then going down to Audio Settings. And here under the Input Output tab, we can choose our device. So the device that we choose here will be the designated input and output device. As I'm filming this tutorial, I'm using this device Telestream Audio Capture. If you don't have an audio interface connected, it's likely you'll be using built-in output on a Mac, or if you're using Windows, you used to have ASIO for all. So if you're using built-in output or ASIO for all, you'll only be able to use the built-in microphone on your computer. So if you have your audio interface connected, be sure to choose it under this drop-down list here. For example, we have a Focusrite Claret 4Pre USB audio interface connected to this computer. So if I was not filming this lecture, this would be the device that I would choose. And going along, we have sample rate. Under sample rate, I would always use 44.1 kHz or 48. 44.1 is CD standard quality, but if you use 48, it will allow you to record at a very slightly higher quality. I wouldn't use the other sample rates as they're either inadequate or unnecessarily high. The only other thing we need to look at right now is the buffer length. So when you're recording, this will determine the amount of latency. So this is the amount of time it takes for your computer to process the audio from when the sound source reaches the microphone to when it's recorded into your computer. So with a lower buffer length, you will get less latency or delay. Latency can cause problems when recording, as it makes it hard to play in time with the music when there is a delay. On the slider down here, I would normally have it around 128 or 256 samples. Because if you have your buffer length any shorter than that, it can put a lot of strain on your computer and you may hear clicks and pops. However, if your buffer length is too long, for example, around about 1000 samples, then the latency may cause you problems when recording audio. As I'm recording this lecture through this Telestream audio capture device, this is adding additional latency. So I'm going to change my buffer length to the shortest possible time. However, this wouldn't be possible without having quite a powerful computer. So if you're using a regular computer, I recommend having this around 128 to 256 samples. Okay, everything else in this audio settings here, I'm going to leave as default, as these have been optimized for general recording and playback in FL Studio. Okay, now the audio interface has been set up and we're ready to record audio in FL Studio. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next lecture.